Hello and good night and welcome to Gartsy. Thank you for joining me. Wow, we're gonna have a great night tonight. What we call Old Year's Night here in Trinidad and Tobago, but it's officially called New Year's Eve for the rest of the world. Hi James, hi LL. Thank you for joining me on this live. We're looking over a west side of Trinidad right now, and they're facing west from downtown to the west side. So we're looking into St. James side of Trinidad. Last year we were here, it was last year, this year as well. And we did New Year's Eve here last year. And so it was good because we could see from here, we can also see Hololo. And we could see all the way over to, what is Hilton Hotel on the other side there in slightly in red, little dot on the map there. Oh, James, happy birthday. Hey. Didn't know that. Wow, what a great day to be born. We're gonna sing you happy birthday, James. Happy birthday to you. This time around we have certain rules about the fireworks. So they are actually popping off now. We only have 10 more minutes, really about less than that. We have about more than that, about 12 more minutes before the new year. And within this span of time, we can have fireworks. So there are some fireworks going up right now. I'm gonna try to zoom in and see if we could see better. Hi Patricia, thank you for joining us again. There's a lot more activity up here. That's it. Well, we get what we get, so we'll see how it goes. There's a lot more restriction. There's so much changes that's going on in the country, and so we are living with a lot of different changes. And one of the, I guess, the new rules is that fireworks go up. I believe it's around 11:30, and I think it could go on for about, what is it, an hour after? Yeah, for about another hour after the new year. So that time I think people are holding their hand in terms of blasting the fireworks early. So we'll see how it goes as time goes on. it is the perfect view here, James, and where we were looking for another view tonight. This is where we came back to because we knew for sure this was going to be a good view here. So that area there is, let's see, that's like Marval. No, that's, that's Diego Martin. Well, the whole west is Diego Martin anyway. Happy New Year, guys, yeah? Yeah, DB? Yeah, long circular, yeah. But long circular is more flat, so that mountainous area that we're watching, and let's see if I can get my finger in there, like, you know what, I should bring my, I have a pointer, that area there, that area. It's that area cool. So kind of a little bit more view of fireworks coming up. For those of you who just joining us, we are in Port of Spain, Trinidad. We're looking towards St. James area, looking at the fireworks. Right at the entrance of St. James on the western main road area that goes to the west and also heads towards the east. So we're looking to that direction. West, which is Diego Martin basically. Yeah, if you have any New Year's resolution, yeah, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. I posted a shot of my salad in the post, and trying to encourage people to eat healthier. Not like I assume that they are not already, but I was just introducing you to what I do and what I normally eat every day. Didn't get much comments, but that's okay. Probably you didn't see it. Yeah, along the way I'm so thankful because we did a lot this year in terms of the changes and for the channel. We continue to figure out new ways to grow. We had different cams and we did a lot in terms of reaching out to different parts of the culture and expanding sort of the reach and being more eclectic in what we cover and growing the channel. Along the way we, apart from the DJ cam and the food cam, all of these other cams and the karaoke and the, oh look at that, wow, starting to get busy. So there were a lot of different cams and a lot of different lives happened, a lot of the doubles and things like that. But going forward we'll probably be doing a lot less of that and getting more into doing a lot more videos hopefully. Some of the changes for the next year. Yeah, also I'd like to thank LL and James. I really like to tell the story of how James became a moderator because I'm really happy that he's here and LL is here also moderating. You know, James would always be the first to get on and say hi in everything I was doing, and that was so encouraging. So when I thought about moderators, which is something that I really kind of veered away from doing for a while, I thought the first thing was that James has to be a moderator because he's always there first. Anyway, and I'm so thankful that I did that. We've been having the time of our lives, and I Of course, LL is always a contributor to what we do. And so when I thought about it, those two were the two moderators that we selected. And we don't have a lot of moderators on this channel. Maybe that will change in the new year, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm happy as we're progressing right now. Our Trini Queen is always on as well. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you, Patricia. That's exactly how I feel. Really, and I don't think you could really understand how important these moderators are, because I came from more of a film background, so I really like to focus. I came from an animation and art background, so I really like to focus on what I'm doing and filming. And sometimes the comments, you know, I just want to get the best shot. And so I'm always hunting the best shot, and sometimes it looks like I'm ignoring people trying to text. But I'm not ignoring, it's just that I want to get you the best shot I could get of what I'm doing. So that's sometimes my focus. There's more going on this side than on any of the other sides right now. Three more minutes, huh? All right. Let's get that countdown going. Yeah, don't forget to post your New Year's resolution. You know, I was doing some research about New Year's resolution today, and I learned that at least in America, 80% of people don't fulfill that New Year's resolution. So hopefully if you set one, you become a part of that 20% that's going to accomplish it, hopefully. Yeah, Belmont. Oh, I should have gone to Belmont, huh? All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can get a countdown. Okay. Oh, wow. Not much. These fireworks are all personal, by the way. They're not officially government Independence Day fireworks. It's just people setting off their own fireworks. Okay, we at 1 more minute as per my I like that one. Happy New Year, all my people, light skin, dark skin. Yeah. Okay, okay. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Wow, look at it. Happy New Year! Year, my Gartsy family. Happy New Year, LL. Happy New Year, Trini Queen. Wow, it's going crazy over here. I'm trying to catch it all now. This side is, wow. Oh, look over it now. I can't capture it all. What's going on over there? Look. See if I can zoom in a bit on that one. I don't know what's happening over there, but wow. That didn't sound like fireworks. I think something hit a roof over there or something. I think I had to keep it at this one spot. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you very much, James. Happy New Year. That's a nice gift. Giving a gift to me on your birthday. Boy, it's not your birthday anymore, but thank you very much, James. Happy New Year, James. I do anticipate this is going to go on for a little while because I got an hour to set off all those fireworks, so we'll see how it goes. That's good enough. I don't know when it's a firework or it's a gunshot. I don't know what that one is. It's kind of good. Where did that come from? Thank you, Kirk. Happy New Year to you too, and all the best. Cross, Happy New Year. girl. Yeah, no, there's fireworks allowed. It's just allowed between a certain time. I think it's 11:30 p.m. to, I don't know, I think it's an hour after. I don't really follow up on it, but I think it's a specific period of time now to set off the fireworks. See, the mountains are getting really smoky. Alright, we're looking west, looking into St. James at the moment. We're just looking west. St. James, Diego Martin, and beyond. Oh, there's no beyond Diego Martin, but St. James, Diego Martin from Port of Spain. You're very welcome. Cheryl, yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you, Patricia, and also to you and your family. It's showing special places. I don't get that. This is all personal fireworks. This is not government fireworks. This is personal fireworks being set off. So it's not really officially a show. It's a show by the people, for the people. Oh, it's okay. I'm here and I don't really know what's going on either, so don't worry about it. Great. Ganesh? Real story. Last year, well, yeah, it was last year. Now I got to talk about last year. Last year we were here and we at the time we had 8,000 subscribers, 8,000 last year, and when we started the beginning of the year, and I thought that we will at least double that, but we went way past that. As you could tell, we had 32,000 subscribers, I believe, and that is because of people like you watching and continuing to support this channel. I am very thankful for that, and I hope that you continue to come and see what this culture is like and to see what Trinidad and Tobago has to offer. We always focus on what is positive about this country. There are other things to focus on, and everyone would select what they would like to speak about. This is how we see it, and this is what we would like to highlight. Grenada is in the Karen, Happy New Year to you too. Karen, Happy New Year. Oh yeah, we I forgot to turn off my settings so that I don't receive phone calls, and so that is why you got a little bit of delay in the audio there, because of the phone call that came in. So we had a little delay. It's all good here. We'll get that as people try to reach out to me. I may actually turn it off for a second there, but we'll work with it. It's a short live. What was that? I don't know, man. Alright, we're gonna turn our attention a little as things start popping over on that side. So the happy New Year as well. As you can tell, the animals are going crazy right now. The dogs are barking. It's a lot of stimuli in the environment. They don't like it. Thunder jackets. Okay. Is it literally a jacket that they put on? Some activity starting over here. This side. Let's see if I can. Well, it's the first time I heard of it, but then again, I don't have a dog. You should know about that. I don't know. I don't want to be known. I want the country to be known rather than myself. I want the culture to be known more than I would be known. It's most important to me at this time in my life. Happy New Year, Zach. Hey, thanks for looking forward to the lives. I try to keep it up this year. Maybe doing less of it, but we have other things that we're going to substitute it with. But I do enjoy the live interactions and so forth. They're very taxing because they take a lot of time on the road and a lot of concentration with a lot going on and trying to film and everything else and the weather and everything else that you have to put up with. By the end of the day, it's really great to know people are watching and you could interact with them at the same time and give you a perspective live. I'll try to see where I can fit it in. Yeah, it's very cool up here tonight. Seems like about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, Jeffrey, yes. Happy New Year to you as well. What do you thought about oh, I'm sorry, what was the question? Honey Pepper. I gotta go back. I can't keep up sometimes. I'm looking out for fireworks. Sorry about that. yeah, I answered that, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about this, but that's a good topic for conversation, I think. I've been asked that before, several times. As you could only imagine, why am I not in front of the camera? Why am I not putting myself out there more? I'm an artist, and way before I got into YouTube, because I've only been in YouTube for 2 years. 2 years. The channel is only 2 years old, and officially 2 years old. Happy New Year, Terrence, yes, and Kathy. Happy New Year. So the channel's only 2 years old, and so being an artist, I was already out there doing work, and no, not in Belmont, but yeah, definitely. So yeah, so being an artist, I was already out there a lot, and I tend to be a lot more private today than I used to be when I was younger. And so part of building this channel was to find a way that I could highlight the things that we do in this culture that I'm proud of, and not really be the center of the attention, because I felt that that would sort of lead me into being this character, and then the information, I don't know, it may have been a difficult balance to me. So yeah, so I decided to go with our faceless channel and see how it goes, you know. Could we do a faceless channel and still connect with people, still discuss the culture and the things that are important to us in this country and how we want to show the world? So that's just how it lined up. So that's how it went. Hope I answered your question, Honey Pepper, and to all the others who want to know. What's kind of amazing is that a lot of people come up to me and speak to me, and because they get to know my voice, because it's so kind of I don't know how to describe it, whatever. And so they speak to me and they figure out that I'm Gartsy, but that's another story. If they want to find out, they can, but it doesn't take much to find out who Gartsy is. But at the same time, I'm not there with making myself the center of attention. I like the name Honey Pepper though. What a beautiful country, even at night. As we look into, sort of pointing over to Lone Circular, Marival area, spinning all the way around, we can see, what are we seeing over here? CIC, St. Mary's College grounds, in the dark here. Over where the fireworks is popping on that side there, that's, I don't know where that area is, but Honolulu is somewhere, a mountain over on that side in the center of the screen. And then you have Hyatt, you can see it from here as well. And they're popping some fireworks over there. Not at Hyatt, but not Hilton, sorry. Golly, I'm tired. Hilton Hotel over on the other side of Savannah. We've built a great country. You just have to figure out how to keep it great and continue to do great things and highlight the great things we do. A lot of flags. That's a lot of flags. There's a lot of red flags. It ought to have been an idea. See. I wish you a happy new year. Yeah. I think it's coming from St. James. The main part of St. James and the main road has changed tremendously as the business turnover. It's become very Spanish, very Venezuelan stores. I would say stores because it's a regular, not Venezuelan stores, but Venezuelan owned proprietors. That's what I want to say. That kind of makes sense. Take a walk around and I will show you the other side of the building. God, show you too much. I have the whole space to myself. So from this side, what we're seeing straight over on that hill, over in this area, that's Belmont, and the hills there. Maybe more Laventille at that point because Belmont and Laventille, sort of Belmont is the flat part, goes up in the hills and leads into Laventille. We actually did a lot of shooting over there in Belmont, filming that is, and I want to know when I could drop that. It's not like I didn't do it, I did it. It's just that I just don't know how to bring it into the story because Belmont has so much rich history, and the more I research the history of Belmont, which is Freetown, and it has so much to offer and so much. I don't even know how to condense that information and not become such a historian about it. So I've been watching that video over and over and trying to figure out when I'm going to actually drop or be able to edit it to the point that it makes sense for the channel and for the viewers of this channel and for education and history as well. So I've been kind of like watching it, and yeah, you could hear the music really clearly, isn't it? Albert, Happy New Year as well. Yeah, rich history, the narrow streets and just the all the cultural element is still there, you know. The narrow paths that the slaves would walk, it just became roads, and it has just the whole history of it is so intriguing to me. And even the small houses as they stand right now on these narrow streets. It's very interesting. Right? It's so. Again, we're talking about Belmont. Belmont is hijacking the whole conversation, but it's so kind of like interesting because it's in proximity to everything in terms of the savannah and the downtown, and you could walk to everything from Belmont. It's just such an excellent spot. Yeah, we do have, I think they're going to try to enforce some of that, the music stuff. But maybe there's a party going on in, over there on in St. James on the Western Main Road here. That's what we're picking up. But it's actually maybe louder than I am because my voice doesn't travel at all. It really stays with me. My voice loves me, it just stays with me. It doesn't really travel and go anywhere. So most times people can't understand or hear what I'm saying. Yeah, I think there's some noise regulation ordinance they've been trying to bring that in, but the timing may be bad because it's coming so close to Carnival. Naomi, yes, happy New Year to you as well. I think it's a full-on party going on somewhere. You know, we have all access, so if you guys want to go to that party, I could take you there, you know. Here's some musica. And then happy New Year to you as well. Well, we're quieting down pretty much here. Seems like the music is getting louder than the fireworks. There's a lot of changes because one of the things we do a lot of is steel pan, and that has become an issue now because YouTubers are not allowed or forbidden, as they would say in Germany, forbidden, from filming or forbidden from filming the panorama and panorama events by Pan Trinidad. So we have been sort of a lot less steel pan in our lineup for Carnival, the Carnival season. So you find less of that. Um, I mean, I film steel pan as well, but it's not a main. I mean, when it comes around, I do a lot of it, but I kind of understand pan Trinbago as well, but I do understand the importance of us as YouTubers spreading the information, you know. So I kind of like, I don't know. They did that because they have their own. I think it was always an issue of control, controlling the information as it got outside. But I'm not sure really. I sort of like to say I understand it totally. I don't know why, because I've never really stopped to ask why. They just said they don't want us doing it, and they are controlling that information, and they have their own channel and so forth. So if you want to see that, you should go to Pan Trinbago. They have a YouTube channel, and you could always join there and see pan and that type of stuff, because they are filming and they're recording all the preliminaries, the finals and everything. Yeah, I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. I think people believe YouTubers make a lot more than we do, and I think there was a bit of information thinking that we were stealing profits away from them, perhaps, but they were always recording and putting up to Facebook and their channels. So I felt that the more people recording is the bigger pan would become in the world, and the more people would know Trinidad and Tobago for steel pan as the inventors of this music and music genre. So it's kind of like a, you know, it's beyond a musical instrument at this point. But there's a lot of borrowing. We all borrow from each other in a sense, because for the pan to have music to play, they have to borrow from the Calypsonians. And so we are filming and sending it to the world and promoting it. I didn't see there was a conflict there, but I'm not fully educated about it, so I can't really speak as to where the conflict is happening. And if it is solely a profit thing, because there isn't much profit. The issue that I see with pan is that pan is plentiful. Every corner in Trinidad you could find pan. The man on the street playing steel pan and with a box in front of him and making his little money or whatever. People playing at private events. There's so much steel pan. So basically I can't see it being profitable right now until you're able to hone in on controlling the amount of it. There's a lot of it. A lot of bands. So anyhow, I think I'm ranting too much about pan. But that's my 2 cents. But I support the instrument, and I support any action to keep the instrument going, and I support any efforts to make sure people know that we, Trinidad and Tobago, were the inventors of this wonderful musical instrument. And if anyone from Pan Trinbago is listening, we really don't make. we're not. This is not a profitable entity for us either. So we're both fighting over crumbs in a sense, because there aren't any real profits going on anyway. So you know, that's it. What am I saying again? that's true. We don't really. You know, Carnival this year, I expect it to be a little more quiet this year. That's my guess. I don't think it's going to be. First of all, it's a very short season. It's perhaps the shortest season we have seen ever in our lifetime. It's a very short season, and so by the time this month, January and February, half February, it's Carnival already. So there's not enough time for all of the fetes and all the build-up that naturally happens with Carnival with a longer season. So we will see how it goes, and also, you know, the looming possibilities and threats that are going on. We might see it become a little more muted this year, but I think it's more because of the short season than anything else. It's just, I've been through a short season before. I think not about 5 years ago, something like that, was a short season. I think what happened with the short season, I wasn't on YouTube at the time, but so I wasn't going to all the fetes and filming and that interested in everything that was going on. But what happened at that time was a lot of the fetes didn't make it. All right, good night, Honey Pepper. Have a good night. A lot of the fetes didn't make it because it was just too many fetes had to go on the same weekend or on the same night. So people had to make choices. So a lot of the fetes bust when it comes to these short seasons. Not enough time. But that's not our real problem. Yes, and apart from that, I think it's just less people come in because it is a short season. Any case, guys, yeah, we did well. We did very good tonight. Very good. Don't forget to like, share, and consider subscribing to this channel. I'd like to thank LL as always, and James, happy birthday, or should I say belated birthday at this point, to you, and to all the Gartsys who are watching. Thank you so much for watching this channel, just 2 years old, 2,800 videos. And I know I bombard you guys with a lot of videos. People tell me. I don't want you to be too fatigued by it. Watch what you can watch. And some people watch all of it, I think. I have to watch all because I'm putting together the videos, but you don't have to go there with me. Watch what you can, and I do appreciate the support. And I guess this is a new year, so we'll talk later on in the year. I think later tonight we have a video coming out. It's not a premiere, but it's going to come out at 6 p.m. It's not, we're not going to premiere that. It's a good video, but we're not going to premiere it. So check and see what we have going on. Thank you guys, and have a good night, and happy 2026 to all of you and your families, and to our family here at Gartsy. Hope everything is well for us. Take care and good night.